is no choice in this election. The government gangsters and the fake news media are coming for our constitutional republic. They have used their unconstitutional means and their two-tier system of justice and the deep state.
That was Kash Patel, President-elect Donald Trump's pick to lead the FBI, describing the current leadership at the nation's top law enforcement agencies at a Trump rally in October. Patel is seen as a loyal Trump ally who wants to overhaul the investigative bureau on day one. Patel would replace current FBI Director Christopher Wray, who still has 3 years left in his term. It's unclear whether Wray would resign or Trump would fire him. Trump's former Attorney General William Barr wrote about Patel in his memoir. Trump was reportedly considering Patel for Deputy FBI Director during his first term. Barr said Patel, quote, had virtually no experience that would qualify him to serve at the highest level of the world's preeminent law enforcement agency. Trump's former national security advisor John Bolton also compared Patel to Joseph Stalin's secret police chief, saying, quote, Trump has nominated Kash Patel to be his Lavrenti Beria. Vice President-elect J.D. Vance responded to Bolton, saying in a Truth Social post, John Bolton has been wrong about everything, so I guess Kash must be pretty awesome. Chris Piehota joins us now. He's the retired executive assistant director at the FBI and author of Wanted, the FBI I Once Knew. Thank you so much for being here. What do you make of Patel potentially leading the FBI?
I think it's an interesting choice, but not unexpected, given the administration's current approach of sticking with very close and loyal and trusted associates. I think Mr. Patel, he has an interesting background. He's worked in some areas where he had exposure to intelligence community business. He worked at the Office of the Director of National Intelligence at the Department of Defense. He's worked with the National Security Council. I used to go to all those kind of meetings, so I know he has a generally good background on what type of threat environment, emerging and current, the FBI will face.
So do you agree with Barr's characterization that he has virtually no experience that would qualify him to serve?
I would say at the level of FBI director, Mr. Patel, he may be found a bit shallow in some areas from a just span of control. The FBI is a very large, powerful organization that has global impact, and we would have to see what Mr. Patel's qualifications are in those areas during the confirmation process.
Patel says he wants to shut down the FBI headquarters on day one as part of an overhaul of the agency. How would these kind of changes impact the day-to-day work of the FBI?
Well, we have to be careful that we don't make any radical changes to the FBI in a manner that would reduce its operational effectiveness. The world is becoming a much more dangerous place, and we need our FBI to be capable and competent. I think the FBI, in its current iteration, could probably use a bit of reduction in personnel in Washington, D.C., but the FBI has to maintain a certain level of program management and resource integration and oversight of investigative programs.
Trump was the one who appointed the current FBI director, Chris Wray, in 2017. How outside the norm is it for the president to fire the FBI director before their term is up?
It's an exception to the rule. The FBI director generally serves a 10-year term to help them remain apolitical and that they're not affected by the changes in administration every 4 years. So it's not a common thing. The last time it happened, of course, was when the President-elect Trump fired Jim Comey, but also for Bill Clinton fired the FBI director when he was in office in 1993. It's not a common practice.
Chris Piehota, thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.